That's my music. My movie's been found.
Fluttershy's the cutest.
Oh, how original. No, it's clearly Rainbow Dash.
Get out of there. Where do you find these people?
Is that your dad? Tell him I blame him for that shitty abomination of a third season.
Dad, CR blames you for the entire third... Where are we going?
Come on, I'm gonna show you an evil worse than Hasbro.
Why do we lie about Santa Claus? Oh, come on! What are you doing watching my show? You're way too young to be watching my show! Oh, for God's sake, I didn't mean to! That's the kind of stuff we say on this show! You're not supposed to be watching it! Let's just get going before I run the Easter Bunny for him, too. And while we're at it, the Tooth Fairy isn't real either. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and clearly your parents need to watch you closer.
I didn't enjoy Power Rangers, but it wasn't meant for me. It was for a younger generation of people to look back and enjoy how preposterously over the top it was. Get the picture?
No! I will continue to show the movie to the world, tormenting everybody who watches it!
How the hell am I gonna stop it from forcing everybody to watch this movie? I mean, if somebody who really hated the show couldn't stop it, then... Green Ranger, go!
Great! I don't even know what I'm saying right now, I just like saying the word great! Great! Ah! Huh?
So why did they give up the Zeo powers? There was nothing wrong with them. They just switched out from Zeo to Turbo. So every time that Rita throws her staff down, does she just like magic it back up every time? Or is there like a big long fishing line that she just pulls it back up really, really hard?
No! It's too geeky! It's too geeky!
Empress of Evil if it turns out Lord Zed is actually higher up in the food chain? And how is he an Emperor of Evil if there's actually a guy who's higher up even than him?
Thanks, Linkara. You saved the day with your disturbed obsession.
How bad is the economy of Angel Grove considering they have an abandoned warehouse district that always seems to be destroyed? It must be a huge frickin' area!
Well, folks, if something this kooky has been around for 20 years, must be doing something right. Enjoy your incredibly silly show. It's ridiculous nonsense, but it's your ridiculous nonsense. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Go Nostalgia Critic, you want it more than Nostalgia Critic.
God, I need a drink. Give up my goddamn soul for just a shot of cupcake vodka. Why, hello there. Kinda dead tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Critic. What'll it be?
Well, I'm so glad you asked me that. It turns out I have a lot of lost time to make up for. That's all on account of this miniseries. And I tell you, it keeps getting worse.
Do tell, Mr. Critic. Do tell.
For example, Jack pretends he doesn't see anything as tensions start to rise. You know, some people like the first film version of The Shining, some don't. And I can understand either. But at the very least, you have to acknowledge it created a surreal, scary environment. And as soon as this version started, it was clear it was much more interested in talking about that scary world than it was actually showing it. And that was 3 goddamn hours ago! So...
Oi, that sounds like a pain.
You know, it's funny, Dominic. I didn't think this location had any alcohol, let alone a bar.
It doesn't. You've just been hallucinating. In fact, you've been drinking toilet water for the past 5 minutes.
Oh, shut up. he did great. Michael Shannon is a damn good actor. He was portraying a bitter, single-minded man who has nothing to lose as he's pushed to the breaking point.
Yeah, but does his breaking point have to sound like a bulldog?
You won't kill us yourself! You wouldn't sully your hands, but you ram us to a black hole. Your turn.
Yeah, well, at least he doesn't sound like a screaming goat when he yells.
Hey, I do not! Hey! Hey!
Bearded asshole.
Alright, Critic, I know I messed up with the Sailor Moon formula, but I've come up with a formula that's even better.
Even better? You mean like more successful than Sailor Moon?
3 times more successful.
Really?
Yes, according to my calculations, this should be the most famous, most profitable formula the world has ever known!
Good God, Dr. Hack! What is it? What is it?
Okay. 3 online performers, 2 male, 1 female, remake movies with the help of a German cameraman and Irish immigrant.
And I think many of us know how most people react to change nowadays.
I don't want change! I don't want change! Everything has to stay the same!
Okay, now I'm going to ask you. Have you got a little wiener and some tiny nuts?
Sorry?
You know, I could tell just by looking at you that you had a little wiener and some tiny nuts. Oh, yeah.
Where was I the last 2 minutes?
I've lost my parents in childhood, grew up alone or no one understood, and spent years brooding as an aimless drifter. But through the inspiring words of my father, I'll become a symbol, an icon, a savior to restore hope to those who have none.
You mean like Batman?
I traveled the world as a bearded outcast to discover who I am.
And they're done that.
My friends only speak to me in exposition and speeches of how important and unique I am. If you ask me my life story, I would tell it to you out of order and disjointed. I often have flashbacks out of nowhere about how important my destiny is. I wear a dark, tight costume with a long, flowing cape too.
I think we shop at the same store.
I have a wise father figure who isn't my father at all.
Suck my balls.
I'm Superman, I'm the freaking man of steel. I can do what I can, I am the real deal. I'm the most unique superhero that this world's ever seen.
Except for me.
I'm mentally depressed and psychologically tortured.
Not special.
I've stared into the vast empty void and have come out scarred, yet responsibly stronger.
Same.
I reflect when I'm I'm in my giant, dark, empty fortress.
Sounds familiar.
I try to save people, but under my protection, the civilian death toll is tripled.
Oops.
I'm an awkward nerd.
No, you're not. You're an emo hunk every woman wants to sleep with.
Okay, you're right about that.
Over here.
I have a planned but independent girlfriend who I still have to save most of the
You
time.
mean like mine? Listen up, twerp. You can't be who I am. You're a speedy, pretty boy, and I'm the friggin' Batman. The dark, brooding loner. It's my thing, you see, and Zack Snyder sure ain't gonna take that from me. I'm Batman. Better than a Man of Steel. You should know who I am. I'm the OG real deal. I'm the most unique superhero that the world's ever seen. So don't steal my thing.
I'm Superman. I'm the freaking Man of Steel. Whatever I can, when I save the day, I'll do whatever I can. I'm here to kill them.
Jesus, guy!
What? He was gonna kill some random people I didn't know.
Dude, I didn't even kill the insane clown who murdered my girlfriend.
Oh.
You're sick.
No, I'm Superman!
Coming summer 2015, the Batman and Superman movie. Two of the most polar opposite superheroes coming together at last.
Oh, fuck you, Zack Snyder.
What are you doing? Oh, when he's near, toast falls jelly side down.
Yes. You just saw that. The absolute proof to show that the devil is near is taking a piece of toast, putting jelly on it, throwing it up in the air, and seeing if it lands jelly side down. With all due respect, writers, creators, makers of this movie, did you drink as a fetus? I don't know how you would accomplish that, but it's the only way I can comprehend writing this spectacularly stupid. Jelly side down equals devil. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this a tested method? One that's really valuable? Is this the method the Vatican uses? Do religious leaders all come together to test the devil's arrival with pastry goods?
So in conclusion to our weekly Kitchen of Demonic testing research, we have discovered that the cream in the coffee has swirled in the right direction, the chocolate icing on the donut was equally distributed, and the mustard in the ham sandwich on rye did not drip all the way to the floor. All that remains, of course, is our beloved toast test. And seeing how we've been doing this for 180 years and not once has it ever landed on the wrong side, I think we can all get ready to go while I perform this last one. Fucking ridiculous.